Hiya, and welcome back to Shards, the game that teaches us that Aiden is now our comfort character. Because he's predictable. You can probably tell what he wants, when he wants it, and how he wants it. Well, Dallin can be your comfort character. Aiden is my comfort character right now. Anyways, let's just hop right in. We finish breakfast and get going. Thankfully, we won't have regular classes today. The classes are divided depending on the shard you're in, so that would be only after the test. On our way, we walk past the arena again. And that's where we'll be spending a lot of our time this week. Can we go inside? Yeah, but don't you want to get your room and number and key first? I'm not playing host again, but a guest room might not be as comfortable as your own room. You're right, I almost forgot about that. So where do we go for that? Or should I ask, whom do we address with my problem? That would be me. Hello again. Or me! Hi. To my surprise, Aiden doesn't try to kill any of them for butting in. On the contrary, he greeted them calmly. You have nothing to do with dorm registration, Tate. Well, I can always ask Marina where it is. That's cheating. Cheating at what? Never mind. Forget it. Aiden sighs. Come on, I'll get that number for you. Hey, hey! Don't leave us behind! The chibi art is so adorable. It's so cute. And the music is loud. It is like bugging me loud. And Bean is still on screen. He's never leaving. Bean is never leaving. The four of us walk together towards the main building. Aiden is walking just one step ahead of us. Dallin and me are talking about our favorite workout routines. Ew. Working out. Exercise. It is very hard to pretend I know what I'm talking about. The only workout I ever did was running, because speed is the one physical attribute I can be somewhat proud of. He likes to work on his upper body because all his responsibilities take care of his legs, with all the running around the campus he has to do. Tate is trying to get some kind of reaction out of Aiden. Seems like I am not the only one who noticed his sudden chill vibes. But he is surprisingly calm about the little guy's attempts. That's why the rest of our walk, the cat decided to stick with me and Dallin, offering his opinion whenever there was a chance. Tate did develop a nice body he clearly liked to display from all his forest adventures. Like digging a 20 feet deep hole in the road, for example. We arrive at the Slayer's Shard meeting room, in front of the door where we stop. Thanks for walking with us here, guys. We might see you later. Oh, you don't think we're just going to leave you two alone, right? It wouldn't be very polite of us. Yeah! Besides, I want to see Hima murder you for running away yesterday! Aiden doesn't lose the smug smile on his face. He picks up Tate by his armpits and hands him to Dallin. Here, take this. Dallin holds Tate with his arms extended like he's an undesired pet he has to take care of. Ah! Get fucked, table. Little cat's feet don't touch the ground. It is a fun imagery. What should I believe someone has detention because of his missing signatures. A shard leader should be the one that makes sure he gets there. What? No! Reschedule my meeting. There we go. You can't shackle me with your completely fair laws. But no buts. Now if you'll excuse us, we're a little busy. Dallin gives me a sad look, but I had to let them go. Rules are rules. Dallin! Dallin, please don't listen to that demon! He's playing you! Dallin puts Tate over his shoulder and holds his legs with his free arm. I'm sorry, Tate, but he's right. See you later, Cody. At practice, maybe. He is playing us all! I hope Hima writes you a bad report. Tate is no longer a character, he is a vibe. He is a mood. Begone, tic-tac-toe. Bye, guys. Dallin disappears around the corner, Tate's raging fists and a swinging tail behind being the last parts of them I see. Finally, some peace and quiet. He looks satisfied. Maybe he was so calm all this time because he knew he'll get rid of those two. Are we going to see Aiden's dumbassery? You know, the fact that they're all apparently dumbasses. Just plotting and scheming all the way here. Scary. Now, shall we get going? He holds the door open for me. Such a gentleman. I happily pass the threshold. I'm now inside the Slayer's main room, which looks old-fashioned, but still welcoming. There were a lot of other furs here too, of course. Many of them look towards us, considering that their vice leader just entered. You're popular. You can say that. You walk past everyone as I shyly wave at the people that greet me along the way. Roar! Did someone just roar at me? Another person gives me a wink and a toothy smile. I try not to look away from Aiden, as more people either have a lustful gaze on them or lightly sweat with worry and anticipation. Both actions being very strange to me. At the back of the room, there is another door leading to a smaller space. That is one office desk full of papers, some cabinets, and a big window in front of which stands a person. Could this be the person Tate mentioned before being picked up? What was their name again? Greetings, Hima. Wait, what was their voice? You know, I'm going to give them a silly voice. Don't even try, Kira, man. Hima disappears and reappears in front of Aiden. It was not a teleportation spell. The speed at which they moved made papers fly everywhere. They aimed their black bandaged hand at Aiden's head and struck with enough force to create a small air current around. Aiden moved his head to the side, dodging the claw-like hand without changing his expression. The fur on the side of his face saw its life flash before its eyes. Is this something normal? Hima takes a step back after the failed murder attempt. What's your excuse this time? There you go. That's Hima's voice. Don't have one, but my paperwork is completed. He reached out his hand and pulls out a stack of papers out of nowhere. Whoa. Dimensional pocket. I need to learn that so I don't have to carry a bag all day. And I have an extra applicant in here too. This is Cody. He gets behind me and holds my shoulders. Our new member. He sounds proud. Hima sits down and goes through his papers one by one. I remember him from the meeting. And why does he so desperately need to be presented to me personally? In my office. Being selected does not come with extra benefits. At least not in my eyes. I just need some information. Okay, Ropax. Hopefully it gets better. I just need some information, about my room. Right. I guess I can help with that. So what? Did you sleep outside yesterday? Are we gonna have another troublemaking cat at this school? One hobo is quite enough, I'd say. I heard he even managed to score detention before school even started. Aiden squeezes my shoulders. He stayed with me. So that's the reason you disappeared. Too busy banging. You should let the first years breathe at least a day. I know you can be desperate sometimes, but still. Besides, Monty's been looking too. Grab your tail for a while now. And you... Alright, that's enough. Clearly you've been drinking. Don't listen to them, Cody. He grabs my hand. Come on, we'll get the information from Marina or Dallin. Relax, Aiden. I'm just teasing. You know I don't drink. At least not when I have work. Don't deny that you deserved it. Just because your paperwork is flawless somehow doesn't mean you get to skip shard discussions. I know. I'll be there next time, promise. We'll see about that. Now, let's see your room, little guy. Name? It's Cody. Yeah, we all know that verbatim by now. The headmaster sure likes his little prodigies. What about family name? Oof, didn't choose one yet. What was that? He did not. I mean, my family name is... No, we're not doing... That'd be hilarious, but we're not doing that. Hawktua. Cody Hawktua. Yeah, the preset, I'm pretty sure it's white, but like... Wee wee. Yeah, but we can be silly. We can be silly right now. Wee wee. Or wah wah. Is it wee wee or wah wah? Wee wee. This has already gotten so out of hand. Aiden's slut. Aiden's slut. The return of Yuichi. We are not doing Yuichi. We are not doing Michimiya. I'm just gonna put a stop to that right fucking now. We are not doing Michimiya. Okay. Koizumi, Wee Wee, or the default name. The default name is White. Wee Wee. Alright, let's see here. They were searching through computer documents, it seems. Good to know technology is not doomed without internet. I can't. White. Alright, let's see here. They're searching through computer documents, it seems. Good to know technology is not doomed without the internet. We're just gonna stick with white because I cannot take this seriously, even though it is not meant to be taken seriously. I'm sorry. Cody White, room 72. The building is the same as Aiden, so you must be familiar. That's 2 levels above mine. And here's your key pass. They hand me a card that I'm supposed to swipe at the door. Thank you so much, you were a great help. Don't mention it. I'm assuming if you didn't have your room key, you don't have the lunch card. I don't even know what that is. They glare at Aiden. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I don't usually use it. Here, contrary to the name, this is valid for both lunch and dinner, not just breakfast. It might be the most important meal of the day, but it's also the one 75% of students here skip. I'll keep that in mind. We're free to go now. They take one more look at Aiden's paperwork and sigh. It pisses me off that I don't have a reason to say no. So I suppose you're free, but you'll have the responsibility of watching and probing the first years of practice. Understood. Let's go. Bye, Hima. Thanks again. See ya. Cody's real name is Call of Duty. A game theory. On our way back to the door, even more furs were staring at Aiden wide-eyed. Some looked scared, some relieved. Hima's a scary person. As soon as we close the door behind us, Aiden lets out a big breath of relief. And who can blame him? He almost got a new hole in his face. He's also shaking. He's clenching his teeth and frowning. He does not look well. Is he angry? Hey, Aiden, are you okay? I'm fine! I just need a minute. Excuse me. He hurries off around the corner. Okay, tsundere. And I'm alone. Superb. Man, Hima must have got to his nerves. Let's see, it's 9 a.m. There are 3 more hours until practice starts. I could head there right now. Or we could follow Aiden to the arena. I could try to find Aiden. Or just stay here, wait for him to come back and converse with the demon in my head. You called? Not yet, I need to decide. What should I do? Wait for Aiden or talk to Scribbles? Oh, we're just gonna wait? Okay. I sat down and waited. Furs glance at me from time to time. I see some of them try to approach me, but they all start sweating and change their mind fast. Jeez, is that what being friends with Aiden does? Maybe it's because you're out of their league. You think so? And 10 other hilarious jokes you can tell yourself. Of course. The door to Hima's office opens, and now there is a new shortest person in the room. Seeing everyone so stressed out around Hima is quite funny. Hope I'm not proven otherwise. They step in the room and the noise quiets down. Not completely, but noticeably. They look around until their gaze locks on me. They look surprised to see me and makes her way over to my corner. Hey, new guy. Let me guess. Aiden ditched you? We can say that, although it was more like a panic attack from his part. Say no more. Hima sat in a chair in front of me. One of the Shard members brought us both drinks at that very moment. Root beer? Kvass. We make it ourselves. You know. When Aiden first became my vice, he was very reliable. And he'd stay beside me like a shadow. Now he brings his signed paperwork and disappears. I have no idea when he gets the time. He's always practicing, studying, or partying. I wish I had his time. Does being a Shard leader come with any benefits? Sounds like a stressful position. It does. First of all, we get paid. Vice leaders, too. Secondly, although we still have to partake in annual tests, we won't be expelled for failing. And a ton of extra credits. Sounds like a decent deal. How does one become a Shard leader in the first place? Why? Looking to take my job? No, I could never. I'm joking, not like you could. But the way to the top is easy. Be the best and crush everyone else! Sounds simple enough. Hima takes a sip of their drink. Hey, can I ask a favor? Sure, anything. Can you keep an eye on Aiden for me? Like, spy on him? No, I just want to know what distracts him so. I bet it worries you too. So if you find out for yourself, come tell me as well, will you? I find myself trusting this small person. And now, Hima will explain to us how they became Shard Leader. Crush your enemies! Crush your enemies! Pound them into the dirt! Do not stop as they beg for mercy! Slam their face into the curb! Slay! Slay your enemies! I cannot keep doing that voice, so I'm going to stop. I myself trusting the small person. I sure hope they can't read my mind. Is worry the only reason behind this? You're a sharp one. Though I suppose I can't hide it that well, so I'll be straight with you. I'm jealous. Jealous? Yes. I too have a personal life. I too want to not be stuck in my office with a stack of papers on the second day of school. I don't know how he does it, but I want to know. Hima is the definition of rip and tear. You can sympathize with that, right? So please, do it for me. I can understand that. Alright, I'll help you. Good choice. They gulped down the rest of their drink and smacked the mug on the table with a thud. I hope to see you again. You don't seem too bad, and I noticed a lot of Shard members already have an eye out for you. For one reason or the other. So try not to deviate from your main path, alright? Understood. You should get going. Practice is starting soon. Should I go now? Okay, bye! I arrive at the arena with some time to spare. Not a lot of other furs yet. Look around, admiring the ancient architecture. This place must be super old. The walls had cracks in them, and some of the pillars were demolished. One of them even looked cut clean. It was made 20 years ago, actually. The damage is from the fights. Turn around to see Aiden standing behind me. Are we hugging him or scolding him? Where's the option where we kiss him? I give Aiden a hug and bury my face in his chest. He's surprised by my actions, but embraces me after a second. Despite the heat, I still want to stay like this forever. His hands are very gentle, like he's not sure if he's allowed to touch me. You left. I'm sorry. I suppose as long as you're here now, I won't pester you too much about it. Thanks, Cody. I would explain myself, but I don't even know how. Not now, at least. I'll be waiting eagerly for that time to come. Of course. As we talk, more and more furs come into the arena, and soon it fills up. So is this an official event, or no? It's really just what the name says. Practice. There's no reward or punishment. Except that more than half the academy will watch what you can do. No pressure. That sounds like pressure. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around and see two familiar faces. The fuck happened to Tate? Man, people sure do love taking me from behind. Down looks the same as ever, big smile and ready for action. Tate, on the other hand... What happened to the chipmunk? Got run over by the crowd walking here. They probably didn't notice him below their waist. Ugh! I wish! I had some trouble with making him stay in detention. Tried to explain he'll be free to go to practice, but that was not good enough apparently. So I had to literally sit on him. He struggled a lot. Sit? On Tate. Struggled. My mind went crazy for a moment. Images of that scene flashed in my brain. I need to get rid of it before my blood starts rushing. Damn lust! That demon can passively embarrass me. What a stupid side effect. Oh, damn! I didn't think any amount of lust I can give you would create these images. What's the wolf doing with his tie? How is he bending like that? Is that a giant squid? How is this? Nah, I can't hear you. Back to the real world. Will you be fine? I'll live, but the wolf needs to lose some pounds. This is all muscle, Tate. So when are we starting? You're a leader. We can start whenever you say. Oh, right. Let's go then. Watching first years fight the dummies is always fun. Hey, Cody, what can you do? Any magical abilities to impress us with? That depends. What is the practice about? First years like you and Tate will have to take out a practice dummy. Just hit it as hard as you can. That's mostly it. Sounds easy enough. The dummy is equipped with weak fire weapons, so ranged users have a harder time staying in one place. And rotating wooden saws and swords for melee users. Less easy. And tomorrow everyone teams up and we do 2v2 fights. That's the best part! Tate seems to be doing better already, his energy back up. I'll go make the opening announcement, you two get ready. Oh! Present me first, I'll go first! Will do. And call me Nox when you do! Oh my goodness! Trying out a new name. Sorry, can't hear from this far away. Isn't that a girl's name? Nuh-uh! It sure isn't! So, now that you know about the practice, tell us, what can you do? I am quite curious too. And me as well. I mean, I already know, that's why I chose you as my host, but I want to know from the fourth. I thought I was chosen out of convenience. That too. Guess we were both lucky to have found each other. What a lovely romance story, don't you think? Now spill it. Let's see. I can boost my speed and strength as well as other people's. Support ability's pretty cool. And I can control energy in some extent. Both of them look stunned. Some furs around us heard me and turned to look at me. Ooh, yeah! That's my mortal! You hear that? My host is superior to you all! That is very impressive, Cody. It is rare. Actually, I never heard of someone who can do that. At least, not in my lifetime. My god! And I was stuck with lousy teleportation, flying, elemental magic, and mind reading! Ow. So unfair. Mind reading? Don't listen to him, he's lying about the last two. But it's true, he's good at teleporting and I suppose flying. That got me good! Hopefully there are no mortals here that wield mind reading. If that's supposed to manifest in mortals, but who doesn't change while stuck in my prison? You have a lot of talents, Tate. His only talents. Not true. I am very flexible as well. He gives me a wink and Aiden groans. As for flying, I can only do it on a broom, but that's the only way I would fly even if I didn't have to. Makes me feel like a witch. I can make people float as well. Consider me impressed. Tate looks proud of himself. Dallin starts the announcements. We listen to him explain the rules. The same ones as Aiden did, but with more details. Starting off the practice session will be our first year, Tate. Damn it, Dallin! He forgot my name again! No matter. I am so ready. Good luck. Tate jumps into the pit. Everyone quiets down as the dummy that was just carried in slowly rotates to face him. The design looks like a snake with most of its body wreathed around itself, which gave it a strong base and plate of armor all around for protection. From its body, cannons, wooden blades, and saws move, and there is no skipping. Tate concentrates for a second, and then the goofy cat becomes badass and conjures a huge lightning ball in his hand. At least I think that's what it is. Sparks flying everywhere, the blues and whites and purples dancing around him. A magical circle around his hand, just breathtaking. The dummy has its barrel fixated on him and shoots out what looks like a dodgeball, but at inhuman speeds. At that moment, he fires a ball into the dummy, disintegrating the ball on its way. His magic touches the dummy, and it just disappears without a sound or trace. No explosion, no fire or lightning or smoke, nothing. That was a very quick fight. Nobody really understands what happened to his opponent. Or if they should cheer or not. We have one more moment of silence. All this time, Tate has his head glancing upwards, shielding his eyes from the sun. People take notice and do the same one by one. And there it is. The dummy crashes in the middle of the arena, creating a dust cloud that envelops the whole place. The explosion loud enough to be confused with a small bomb. We wait for the dust to settle and see the mangled, non-functioning dummy in the sand. Before the people in their seats start cheering, and I was the loudest one of them all, Aiden was giving a slow clap as well. What an incredible first impression and start of the practice session. A great example of offensive support magic. Now see what the other 4 skiers have to top that. So, what did you think? I'm defying gravity. Just fuck gravity. You were incredible. Can't believe you took it out in one hit. And what a hit it was. I did not expect it to fall from the sky like that. Hee hee hee. Thanks. I did say I'll try to take people by surprise when we first met, didn't I? The element of surprise. But I bet you'll send it to the moon! Ooh, 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 or crush it so much you create a black hole. I don't have that much control over my abilities yet. Obviously, that kind of power takes time. But still, try not to make too much of a mess there. As long as you can abstain from completely melting the metal armor, it should be fine. No, they're overestimating me. I predict this will go horribly wrong. Dallin keeps calling first-year names, and none of them were as flashy as Tate, and some of them struggled quite a lot with the snake dummy. Which gave me some confidence, but not a lot. Glad to see someone has regained their senses and decided to show up. So I did. Thank you for your concern. Did you come here to check if I'm doing my job? Because I am. Wonderfully, in fact. Oh, really? Say, how many first years from the Slayer's Shard failed to destroy the dummy? 4. None so far. Damn it! Not surprised, but it doesn't matter. I put Monty on the job as well. That little... But the other reason I am here is that I wanted to see how one of our newest members is doing. I'm nervous, but other than that, I think I might be fine. Heard you have some impressive abilities. Word travels fast, I suppose. So I expect great things. Let's try to keep the number of fails to 0. Anyway, I'll be going now. See you later. Don't forget Cody about you-know-what. Don't forget about what? Mind your business, Tiger! The hell's their deal? Are they gone? Yes, Tate, you can come back now. Thank Hades! Finally, Dallin calls my name. Get some good looks from Tate and Aiden and jump down into the pit. Just like Tate, but less graciously. My heart is racing. I have no idea if my plan will work or not. The arena is once again getting quiet, but not for long. Come face to face with a new dummy. This one switches to the cannon as soon as it senses me. I extend my arm. Maybe I can do something similar to Tate, except without the teleportation part. Focus all of my energy into the palm, facing the dummy. A ball of wild energy the size of a tennis ball forms. Yes! First part done. Now, make sure it is aimed directly at the dummy. It would be a shame if I missed. Then I shoot my spell and hope for the best. Snake shoots its dodgeball cannon as well. Both balls go past each other, nearly touching. Being as far away, I dodge it with ease. All I have to do now is wait for the impact. The energy ball starts to lose its momentum, slowly falling down. Until it touches the ground and disappears right in front of the dummy. What the hell was that? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? That was pathetic. Stop yelling and help me. Everyone is watching. Ugh. Alright, but you have almost no more magical energy left because of one stupid weak spell. So can you help me or not? If you can get close to it, very close, almost touch it, in fact, I can try something. Just extend your arm against the dummy and brace for impact. It will hurt. Alright. Anything works at this point. I cannot disappoint Aiden. Or the others. So a bit of magical energy left, so I use it to cast a speed boost on myself. Start running towards the dummy at high speed, and I can hear the crowd starting to buzz excited again. The dummy takes out a second cannon and shoots them both at me. Unfortunately, high speed does not come with high reflexes. So I managed to dodge one of the balls, but the other hits me right in the stomach. The ball bounced away, but it hurt like hell. Good thing I didn't have lunch yet. Come on, you can do it! I shake off the pain and run again, with more determination. As I get close, the dummy switches from range to melee weapons, starting to spin and move from side to side. Run a circle around it, trying to find an opened window, and there! Extend my arm, almost touching it. Good job! I'll take it from here! Suddenly, a shockwave comes bursting through my arm and into the dummy. The force made its base raise from the ground, but not enough to topple it over. Metal armor, it had shattered, and the force made a dent in the wood, but I bet that isn't enough to confirm a kill. so I raised my other hand. Again! If you say so. Second shockwave finished the job beautifully, toppling it over, making the dummy non-functional. My arms are numb and hurt a lot, but at least they're not broken. Cannot believe you needed me to defeat a dummy. In my defense, I never said I was powerful. I go back to Aiden and Tate, with the sounds of the crowd cheering even if I didn't deserve it. I cannot believe you didn't even use your spells for this. Well, except for that distraction ball. Of course, why use such powerful spells on a simple dummy? How do you really think you made that thing fall with raw strength? Mortals, their stupidity knows no bounds. Appreciate the praise, but I really didn't. Dal interrupts by yelling from afar while running towards us. You did so good, Cody. Your strength rivals mine, I'm pretty sure. Hey, what about me? I did pretty good, right, Dallin? Oh, yeah, pretty good. Cody has energy manipulation powers. Kind of. Really? And you went for close combat. I don't... You know what? You're right. The dummy was so easy it deserved a handicap. Everyone listen up! I'm sorry, but the truth is, I really can't control my spells. The little ball you saw, that's all I can do unless luck is really on my side that day. I know everyone expected me to be some kind of super special guy because I was selected, or whatever it's called, but I'm really not. It was not my intention to lead you on like this. It didn't occur to me people would think so highly of me just because of that. So I understand if you want to just walk away. They keep quiet for a minute looking at each other. I was waiting for looks of disapproval. Or laughter. But those never came. I think I'm talking for all of us when I say we don't care how powerful you are. And we shouldn't have jumped to wrong conclusions without knowing you better. Aiden is right. Your powers have nothing to do with why we like you. Besides, we can help you grow. This is an academy after all. You're here to improve, not show off. The main fact remains, you still did decent in practice today. He's right. If that was your worst, then I'm scared to see you at your best. I, for one, didn't even know the selected people were supposed to be powerful. I thought you all won a contest or something. So let's go to lunch and celebrate our victories. I don't know what to say, I'm glad you think that way. Some lunch does sound good. But Dallin, what about the practice? Don't worry about it. I'll have Chelsea in charge of the rest of the announcements, my vice, so I'm free as well. Y'all can hear Chelsea's excited voice go echoing. Let's get up to nurse Victor. I mean, our newest first year. Will he survive the latest flamethrower? Will he survive the latest flamethrower addition to the dummy? Find out after the short commercial. Cough, cough. Hey, kids! Did you ever get inappropriately touched by Nightfallen? Oh, but I've just a thing for ya. For only $93.99, you can... Her voice trails off as we get farther away from the exit. You know she's selling nukes to children. Her ass is selling nuclear weapons to children. That is going to go horribly. Don't sell nuclear weapons to children. You'll die. My God. Her voice trails off as we get further away towards the exit. Huh, even without internet you can't escape ads. Don't mind her, she promotes her inventions as much as she can. You'll get used to it, and we'll probably end up buying something at some point. You walk out of the arena and into the streets. I am so hungry! Where do we go? Not so fast, kitty cat. You're going straight back to detention. What? Are you serious? Very much so. Leader, please take him away. He picks Tate up on his shoulder again. Trust me, Tate, this hurts me more than you. Mostly because you'd think it's an appropriate response to scratch me while I carry you. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Finally, peace and quiet. Shall we go to lunch now? I'm so hungry I could eat a tiger. Careful. it might eat you instead. Can't say I'd complain.
We could go back to my dorm and arrange that right now.
Yes. Wait, I was just... You mean we're going to... Can you excuse me for a second? I need to be somewhere. I'll meet you in the main cafeteria in, let's say, 20 minutes. What about... I really can't right now. Alright. See you there, then. And I am sad now. What just happened? Never mind what happened. You have to focus on training. You're weak as fuck. I need you to not get expelled in the first week, please. I said I did good. I can manage a little test. You? You? I did good. You took a ball in the gut. That's what you did. Those boys are filling your mind with nonsense. I admit you're right. I'm still weak. Do you have any plans to change that? I do, in fact, but you're a goody two-shoes, so I doubt you'll like it. Just say it. Wait until nightfall, and then we'll talk. Fine. I make my way towards the cafeteria. After the practice, everyone is hungry, so the place is full. It will take an eternity for the line to get to me. It's either no lunch for me or lunch bought with my own money. Long line, huh? Oh god, it's the horse. It's the fucking horse. It's the horse! The horse from yesterday approaches me. Sure is. Therium, right? Sharp memory. Or did I leave such a deep impression? I know you did on me, Cody. That's me! If you have nothing better to do, would you care to have lunch with me? My treat, of course, and I won't make a prince stay in line. Gently picks my hand up. Can you not touch me, please? You're actually making me very uncomfortable right now. You are genuinely making me uncomfortable right now. Like, I would rather not have 2 panic attacks during stream in a row. I'd rather not have another panic attack this week, thank you very much. Gently picks my hand up. He's not beating around the bush. I'd think to just go for it, but your lack of power worries me too much to care about him. No, I had one yesterday. No, Raj, I had one yesterday. At least I think it was, yeah, it was yesterday. Should I go with him? No. It sounds nice, and I want to say yes, but I promised Aiden I'll wait for him here. I see, already taken. Don't think I'll give up just yet. We will still do his route, however, that's going to be saved for last, because, like, I would just want to build up the courage to do so. I closed my eyes for just a second and embarrassment and Therium was gone. What the? Did he teleport away? Hey. Your boyfriend scared him away. He's not my boyfriend yet. I'm sorry to leave you alone for the second time today, but I'm here now and I remember someone said they're very hungry. I am, but there's a little problem. Point at the line. Oh, that? Don't worry about it. We can just order something at the booth. Actually, I don't have money on me right now, so I'll just wait. Oh, you don't think I'll let you pay, do you? My treat. Payment for your time. And for not questioning me too much. My stomach growls. Okay. How can I refuse such an offer? So what'll it be? Pizza, sushi, tacos, pasta? I cannot even express how much this choice does not matter. Tiger. Are you on the menu? Aiden is taken by surprise. Can't blame him, I surprised myself with this boldness. That's exclusive for the dinner menu. You know, I'm glad you have a sense of humor, but also brains unlike some other cat I won't name. Yes, that's me. The jokester. I'll go get us something. More like the fool. Might as well be. But just you wait, I'll win him over. Aiden comes back with the food a minute later. I've been scouting for empty seats, but no luck. Looks like we'll be eating standing up. Not if I can help it. Grabs my free hand and drags me along. I know a spot. Come. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice here. I'll follow my leader. Or vice leader. We walk past each other at a rapid pace. My hand is touching Aiden's fingers, his big and soft fingers. Or, touching might not be the right word. Better said, his hand holds mine roughly. Making sure I can't let go. Okay. Okay. Oh. He takes me up a hill right outside the academy's gates, with the view of the ocean and beach right in front of us. This is still considered academy grounds, in case you were wondering. Is being out prohibited? Not necessarily, but it is dangerous. Nightfallen are attracted by the academy's magic. Aiden slowly lets go of my hand while we're talking. But I came through the woods, all the way from the roadside. Haven't seen any. Did you not get here on the main path? It's accessible by car. Is the forest path not the only path? Aiden starts chuckling while covering his mouth. What's so funny? I'm sorry, just... He starts full-on laughing. I can't help but laugh along. His big teeth are on full display for the first time I met him. And that sound is contagious. I sit down on the ground, on the grass in front of Aiden. What? Did you really? Really not? I seriously had no idea. I can just imagine a nightfall and having its way with you. What a first day that would have been for you. That didn't happen, did it? No nightfallen for me, but I did find Tate on the way. Oh, that's worse. At least a nightfallen will offer you a good time. I did fall in a 20 feet deep hole he made. Oh, right. You did mention it before. I'll murder him. Did I say his? I meant a random hole, and he was the one who got me out. So, hooray, Tate! Yay! I suppose that cat has his uses. Sometimes. Hey, watch this. Reaches his hand out in a dimensional pocket, taking out some soda drinks one by one. Thirsty? Always. We sit down underneath the tree on the hill, facing the never-ending ocean. Truly beautiful. So tell me more of your little misadventures. You asked for it. Here is my entire life story. I tell Aiden about some of the incidents from my previous schools, and how I got into the academy in the first place. And then what? I explain a bit about how my powers are not very reliable, and I need a whole lot of energy and magic to cast spells. I'm mostly talking from what I've learned online, not from experience. Seems very invested in my words, not looking away for a second. I stop talking after a while. After all, I want to know things about him too. About me? Let's see. You know my position, my personality. Now still a myth, Dury. What about your powers? Haven't seen you in action yet. Right, I should let you know, considering tomorrow we're doing team battles. And obviously we're partners. Partners? Of course! I want nothing more. Smooth. Wait, what I just told you I might be useless in battle. Another reason to have you by my side. I won't let anyone touch you. Besides, the key word is might. You might be awesome. So about my powers, I have an affinity for any illusion, magic, and light manipulation. All smoke and mirrors, if you may. I can go invisible, blind my opponents, cancel their own magic, etc. It doesn't sound like much, but everyone changes their mind when their magic is unavailable and all their senses are taken from them in the blink of an eye. That sounds scary. Thanks for acknowledging it. I'll make sure to put a show on for you tomorrow in the arena. Let's see, continuing the questionnaire. You know my father as well. What? I don't think I had the pleasure. But you saw him, didn't you? Trying to imagine the last time I saw a handsome tiger. I could resemble the father of this magnificent specimen. Nothing comes up. Actually, I do not think so. Huh. I thought Hima gave it away before. In fact, I thought you knew even earlier than that. I'm glad my father was not the reason you decided to spend time with me. I am very confused. Why would that matter, and what did Hima say again? Kiraman. They called me Kiraman. Kiraman, but isn't that the headmaster's name too? That one is the unfortunate soul to have me as a son. Or at least that's what he says nowadays. Is he you know, gay, adoptive. Yes, obviously, for both things. Addressing the elephant in the room. Not to sound disrespectful, but why is he the new headmaster? Didn't someone else get elected last year after the old headmaster retired? All I know is that my father's been complaining about how this academy is functioning for years. Especially once I got in. The guy who won the election kind of disappeared? I'm not going to point fingers here, but whatever strings my father pulled to become headmaster, he did it successfully. It's not my business, really. Besides, we haven't been getting along lately. And by lately, I mean the past 3 years. Why's that? It wasn't my big dream to become a hunter unlike the most people here, that's all I'll say. Enough about that, boomer. Next topic! Does the headmaster play an important role in Aiden's route? Like, is he frequent? Oh god. Okay. Let's see. What do you like to do for fun? Fun? Who has time for that around here? Aren't we having fun right now? Aiden looks into the distance for a second and smiles. Yes. Yes, we are. I actually like to play the guitar sometimes. You might have seen one in my dorm. I couldn't miss it. It was so polished, it was blinding me the whole time. I'd love to hear you play sometime. We need more musician characters. We need more. More. I don't know. That is a good question. Or better yet, a character that plays the bass. I actually really want to learn how to play the bass one day. Yeah. I never had an audience before, but fine, just this once. Concert time! Reaches once again into his dimensional pocket. This time, it takes him a little longer to find it. Sheila! Eventually gets it out. It's bigger than I remembered. Just don't laugh, it's been a while. No, cats, that doesn't count. I can't laugh when I've never even touched one before. I give him a nod of encouragement. He nods back with a smile. Aiden gets in position, places his fingers on the cords, looking somewhat nervous. There's no amplifier or even a belt to strap it on. Like fiddling with like a string in my sweatpants. I tangled it. Don't know how, I just know that I did. It would be a raw electric guitar experience, and so it begins. Took me a little by surprise. I was expecting to hear rock or even death metal when he started to carefully caress the strings. A calming, beautiful melody came out. Slightly fast-paced. enforced by the echo of the empty hill, reminded me of a love song. After a while, the sounds began to sound louder, more confident. Aiden appeared to lose himself more and more into the notes, and I, losing myself in memories. My eyes were trying to focus on his masterful fingers, but my mind was desperately trying to escape reality. Hold up. So you can hear it. To get to the place and time the song was taking me. It conveyed the exact feelings I had today. The happiness of starting my new life at the academy. The dread of not knowing if this life will last long. And the weird emotions that started to flutter in my stomach since we got to this hill. Made me realize just how much I have to learn. What a long journey still awaits me. Aiden's eyes are closed the whole time. He must feel the music running through. Particles of light danced around him. He's channeling magic unconsciously. Light manipulation. Took a new position on my belly, holding my head up with my arms. Looking at him with adoring eyes. Even the wind seemed to stop once the music started. I'm obsessed by how in love Aiden looked while playing. Maybe it's just such a deep passion. Maybe it's because he finally has someone to perform for. But either way, I can feel it is something personal to him. So he has my utmost respect. Hours passed by, maybe days or years. I don't care. Me and Aiden are living in the moment. Unfortunately, all good moments end at some point. And that moment was when Aiden's fingers started to cramp. Biology ruined our magic moment. So, how was it? You're amazing! I suppose if you say that through tears, that means I should either believe you or it was just that bad. The former. I get closer to Aiden and dare to hug him. We're becoming more and more affectionate, so for the first time, Aiden wasn't even surprised, or not too surprised at least. He didn't push me away or flinch, but wrapped his arms around me. I didn't even notice when the sky caught flame and the grass turned golden. We watched the sunset and gossiped for a while longer while munching on a bag of pistachios. So then we started talking about the people we would do. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea considering he is a person I try to do at the moment? No. Yes. Well, no. What am I supposed to do? Confess? Okay. Hima. That one bites with no warning. Kinky. You'd think that, but it's really not. Besides, I like living too much to approach them. What about Marina? That would never happen. Her standards are over the roof. But if somehow a miracle is performed, then yes. Dallon's vice? Chelsea? Dallon is way too protective over her, so I'd rather not. Tate? Ha! Not in a million years. Really? I might be exaggerating there, but he's too annoying, so no. Also, slut alert. It's another assumption of mine. Didn't catch him in the act yet, but someone like him must have a lot of guys in his bed. Huh. Thinking often about Tate's assumed partners? That sounds just a little bit like jealousy. Don't be foolish. There are a million furs better than that, idiot. Oh yeah? Name one fast, the top of your head. You. That's cute. Or anyone else, really. Whatever. Which one's next? Alright, Dallon? Sure. Really? He's alright. Little dumb for my taste, but he works. You have to admit he's generically attractive, plus muscular and well-defined. Do not tell him I said that. About the dumb part that you do him. About both, please. My lips are sealed. Last one. Monty. Ugh! You don't even know who that is, do you? No, but Hima did mention something. Can I be honest? Of course. I would rather bang anyone previously mentioned in the entire academy than let Monty come in a 20-meter radius of me. Noted. Hey, that includes you! Don't it feel so good to be just a little bit better than what I presume is a sexual predator? Ignored. After our little game was over and we promised that the results will never spill out, we decided to head back before it gets dark. By the time our lunch was over, dinner was approaching. This time, Aiden's stomach was the one begging for food. Sustenance! Wee, wee, wee. Sweet! Not a lot of people around. Maybe this time we'll actually get to sit down. You do need to experience the old sticky chairs to know what academy life is like. As you get closer, we notice that the line is way smaller than in the afternoon. Dinner doesn't have a set time around here, so furs come and go from 6 to 9. Hey! Hey! Aiden groans at the sound of the new voice. Hey, Cody! guess who got out of detention early? This time Tate looks like usual, but well, Dallin might fall over any second. Not true. I just didn't have the means to get him back. I've been chasing him for an hour. He found an opened window and jumped. Your attempts of concealing me are futile, old man! Come closer to Dallin and let him lean on my shoulder. He's heavy, but I managed to get him to an empty seat. That sounds like an extension of his detention to me. Oh, Aiden, you are hilarious! Ever thought of becoming a comedian? It's not a joke. There you go again! Classic! Aiden looked like he was getting ready to punch a cat, so I decided to grab his arm and calm him. If we're all here, why not start dinner? I wonder what the menu is for the evening. Yeah, let's do it. Dinner is usually pretty awesome around here. Even if there are a bunch of restaurants around, students usually stick to the cafeteria. We catch an empty seat beside the window. Me, Aiden, and Tate grab some trays and get in line. Dallin has his head on the table. You go ahead, guys. I'll just keep this spot for you. You want us to bring you anything? No. I don't feel like eating. Or maybe just some water if it's not too much of a bother. And maybe a salad. Oh, actually I have fresh lobster today. I won't be mad if you brought 2 of those. Okay, coming right in. Maybe some of that curry Mrs. Dunstreet makes with rice. And obviously today's special, whatever that is. You don't want to miss on that, ever. Good God. Is that all? Yeah, I don't want to make you carry too much. It's fine. In that case, could you get a steak too? Medium rare, please. Thanks again, you're the best. What the fuck even happened? What the fuck even happened with Dallin? Oh, they have chicken nuggets? Okay. And we're going to leave off here tonight. And I gotta wake up the fucking MacBook again. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.